their lives. An era of hopelessness fostered upon them by those that claim that they are their fathers, fostered upon them by those that claim they are their elders, put upon them by those that claim that they are their leaders. Give them discernment as you have demonstrated to us that you have given to them yesterday. Give them understanding. Give them resilience. Give them resilience. Above all, give them determination to see this through to its end. Watch over them. All these young men and women, watch over them and defend them against those that want to kill them. You will defend them against the very filthy, wicked, insidious elements within the Nigerian army, the Fulani Janjaweed. Protect them against SARS who are still killing them. Protect them, O Heavenly Father, against corrupt politicians. Protect them against thugs that will come after them. Protect them, O Heavenly Father, from those that see nothing and do nothing. Defend them, Almighty One of Israel and of Biafra land, and all of them that are out on the streets defending our lives and our liberty, because that is what they're doing. These brave men and women are your children, O Heavenly Father. Protect them that they may serve you justly and honorably in pursuit of justice and of peace. Grant them courage and strength in this very time of need, because they are now our servicemen and our servicewomen. All of them out on the streets, they are serving humanity. Bring them safely home to their families at the end of this very battle. Make them to become the pillars of our communities and our societies. Turn them into those leaders that even Obasanjo in times gone by said that these are the leaders of tomorrow. They are demonstrating leadership on the streets of Nigeria. Give them strength, give them courage, give them wisdom, give them discernment. All this we ask by the only name above every other name, now and forevermore we pray. He said, we have handed them over to the mercy of the Most High. If you're out protesting, you must be of good conduct. That is the number one lesson you must learn. You must be very good. Do not be aggressive. Explain to people who do not understand why you are doing what you're doing. Take your time to explain it to them. I am sure that even the thugs that Tinubu sent yesterday with Sanwo-Olu, that by today they would have had a change of heart to understand that all you brave men and women out on the streets, you are fighting for everybody. You are fighting for a better society. You are fighting for a better pay for the police. You are fighting for a better pay for even those who are in the army. You are fighting for clean, potable water to your homes. You are fighting for free education, or should I say affordable education. You are fighting for dignity of life. You are fighting so that people will not have to trek all the way from Ogbomosho to Libya and risk their lives crossing the Mediterranean Sea to get into Europe for a better living. What you are fighting for is for the dignity of black man. You are fighting for genuine freedom in Africa. I personally salute and encourage each and every one of you. God is on your side. History is on your side. Now is time to make that history. Now is time for those of you who are leaders amongst you. One day you will rise up and say that in our time we did something to end the cycle of misery and of pain. Now is that time, and we salute each and every one of you participating. I am going to give you the numbers to call this very morning, and please listen very carefully, I beg of you. Listen very, very carefully. If you are going to call us to speak, which shall happen very, very shortly, please, I beg of you, this is the number you are going to call. If you please will bear with me I will get this number for you to call. Please note it down. This is for calls. If you want to make a call, because the other WhatsApp number I will give to you, because we've been thinking and agonizing. Some of you cannot get through. So what we are going to do is this. Rather than you struggling to try and get through to speak, you can leave a message. You can leave a message on this other WhatsApp line that I will give to you. If you leave that message, I promise you I will play that your message and answer your questions. But in that message you're going to leave, you're going to give us your name, where you are calling from, where you come from as well. If you're outside the zoo, if you're outside Biafra land, and then in less than 2 minutes, ask your questions and give us a closing remark if you have one. If you don't have any closing remark to make, just give us only your name, where you are, where you're calling from, that is where you come from, and then you ask your questions. Send it on a message. That is what we are going to do. And the number to do that with, I'm going to give you 3 numbers this morning. Please take your time and note it down. Take your time and note down these numbers and the purpose that they serve. What I'm saying to you now is, if this number I'm going to give to you is not for calling, it is for you to record your message and leave your message on this very platform. Once you leave your message, I promise you this morning I am going to play it. I will play it. This is a live program, please. The number for you to drop your messages, it can be written text message. You can even text in your questions and I will answer them. I will read them out. You can send a voice note on this very number. I will play it. But please, please, please do not call this number. Only leave your voice note, your recorded message, or should I say recorded questions, and I will play them. That number is only for 2 things: recorded messages and your text messages. You can write in your questions, you can send in your questions in a written format, and I will address them. I will answer them. That number is +49. Is a German number, +49 162 730 6732. Do not call this number, please. I beg of you, don't call this number. Send your voice notes, your questions as a voice note, or you send us a text message, which is your normal WhatsApp message. Give us your questions and I promise you I will answer them, I will address them. Please. Now I am going to give you another number to call, especially for people who are at protest grounds this morning. We would like to hear from those who are either going to these protests or they are at the protest ground already. We want to hear from you. The number to call is +44 79 51 27 8705. I repeat, +44 79 51 27 8705. We want to hear from people. We want to make them understand that we should allow people who are attending protests, those who are at protest grounds, to give us live update as to what is happening where they are. Very, very important, please. From tomorrow, we are going to have reporters at the grounds. At the grounds. Very, very important, please. At the grounds. Very, very important, please. We need to hear from people. Very, very important that we hear from them. Very, very important we hear from those who are at the grounds. Once again, this very morning, we have listed out how you can listen to us. If one platform is problematic, you switch to another one, please. We have loads of them. IPOB Community Radio, Radio Biafra app. We have Sweet Radio. We have Simple Radio. We have Tuning. We also have YouTube. All these platforms are working. If you have issue with one, yesterday we asked you to download all of them. They are low data usage. These are low data. They don't cost you. In fact, it is more expensive to listen via Facebook than to listen via any of these apps. Please, that is what you must understand. I said, please, no calls on the number that I gave. On this number that I'm going to give you now, it is not for calls. Only for your recorded voice messages and for your text messages. That number is +49 162 730 6732. Only for your voice recordings. Only for that and for messages. And to tell you how it is going to work this very morning, I am going to play a recording that was sent in to me earlier. And I did promise that our sister that I am going to play this her voice recording, and that is what I'm going to do this very morning. Please, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not coming to pimp on cars in Apple this morning, please, for goodness sake. I have never heard this before. It is now just coming this morning. Unbelievable. Let me play what the sister sent, so that people can understand what needs to be done. Listen.
Hello, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning. My name is Chinasa. I'm from Owerri, Imo State. I live in Lagos. My question this morning is, I'm trying to reach you last night, but I couldn't. My question this morning is, this Lolita Amoshe, the great harlot. I'm asking, does she have children? They cannot advise her. Tell her that what you are doing is not good. Even this Yohanos Endoshi and then Dagro. I don't have children. They can advise, Daddy, what you are doing is not good. For our own time now, we have open eyes. Maybe you are doing all those rubbish when we were small, we couldn't know anything. But now everywhere is open. Tell them to advise their father. Tell their father that what they are doing is not good. Everybody is fighting for your own people. They are fighting for their own pockets. On my own prayer this morning, Ohanes Endoshi and Norita Amoshe, they will never have peace. They will never have peace until they enter grave. Even the children that see what is happening now, they supported their father. They will not have peace. They says in Igbo adage, they said, everything that they are doing, they will receive it. They are their children. Hence, their children cannot stop them. They are their children. That money, they will not be alive and eat that money. They will die, and Biafra will come by the special grace of God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I praise you. I pray for you. I say, any evil against you, will back to them. Anybody says what you are doing is not good, that person will not be alive, and Biafra come. That's my prayer this morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. That was a message. That was sent as a message. And that was what I said to you, that I will play it, and I have played it. I have played it. Thank you very, very much, my dear sister. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I welcome that. And now the other lines that I gave to you is for calls, and we want to hear from people either going to protest or about to go to protest, or those of them on the protest ground. I have a caller on the line. Can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Okay, my name is Shigozirim Abasero. I'm calling from the zoo, Abuja.
From Abuja itself. What is happening in Abuja this morning? Are people still going out to protest, or have they given up?
I'm about to go now. We are preparing.
Very good.
One of those I got from the top.
Sorry?
2 days ago.
You're one of those that did what?
The smash. I saw one of the victims.
Of the thugs?
Victims 3 days ago from the thugs.
Okay.
Yeah, I got wounded. I got wounded on my hand. They smashed my car. So, but nothing is happening. We are still going back today. I already packed my car on the mechanic. We are still going back today. Nothing is happening. But what we need here, many of us are hungry. Many of us are hungry, and those that are bringing food, water, they almost stop everything like times 2. Even bottled water now is 200 naira in the beggar on that bridge. Even food, we can't even buy food to eat. So we need help from anywhere. Just like yesterday, the people that brought rice, ordinary rice or this, they sold it almost 400 naira a plate. And we don't have any money, we don't have any support right now. I'm talking to you. We are going back, I'm preparing. Even I got some wound on my hand. So nothing is happening in Abuja. We will not give up. We never give up. All we need now is support. We need support. Men slept on the bridge yesterday, but I went out, but I have children. So I'm going back this morning. Many people slept at beggar on the bridge last night.
Beggar, where is this beggar in Abuja or beggar in Lagos? Where exactly are you talking about?
Beggar on the bridge, beggar on the bridge. I am at Abuja. Beggar, they have beggar on Abuja, on that bridge.
So people slept there, and people, that is the difference between, I keep saying this all the time, the difference between black people and white people. You people are risking your lives, coming out, leaving your families to come and protest for a better life for everybody. And some people are busy making money off it. Sometimes I ask God, some black people, where did you get them from? I don't understand why they're doing this. But we shall do all that we can this morning. We are putting the logistics in place to ensure that help gets to where it is needed. With the contributions that people are making, that help gets to where it is needed. As some of you may know, here in IPOB, we no longer come out to start to say, oh, we are raising funds and this and that. If you hear what we are saying and you are sufficiently touched or moved, you do something about it. Help is coming. And about our sister's question, of course, Loretta Onochie is going to suffer. They think that because I'm mentioning her name, they can now promote her to INEC commissioner. Mad people. On Sunday, I will shred them. All those idiots. I have a caller on the line. Give us your name and where you're calling us from, if you may, please.
Good morning, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Good morning to you.
I'm calling from California.
From California. Give us your name, please.
Yeah. My name is David Mabo. I'm calling from California.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Mazi, I was speaking to my friend lately because I'm from rural Idiato North, right? I was speaking to my friend and he's telling me that the Janjaweeds are occupying Obinze area. They even came into World Bank where my family lives. They came into World Bank and they are riding bikes everywhere, and their movements are shaky. Because I was watching the news where the governor was talking about bringing Fulani herdsmen and bringing all these Fulani people into one Nigeria. My question is, what are we doing to dissolve these people from the east? And then the second question is about the 1 million march in Washington, D.C. Are we still going to have the 1 million march in Washington, D.C.?
Yes, I hope it is going to be a victory march, and considering what the Janjaweed are doing around Obinze, it is a very special program that I'm going to do on Sunday in a few days' time, so I do recommend that people tune in and listen to it. I have people here telling us that, I don't know, most of our platforms doesn't seem to be working. I don't know what is wrong. I have no idea. I have no idea, but I will try and look into it. But we are live at least on some platforms. I believe that YouTube is working. I don't know if our satellite is working, and we are live on my Facebook page and a few other places as well. I think people are hosting watch parties. People should go and join them there, please, and stop complaining and listen to this very broadcast. My dear brother, the people around OB is a foreign janja, they'll be dealt with in a little while. They will be dealt with. Don't worry about that. That is number one. And number two, our march next year is going to happen still the same June of 2021. We're going to converge upon Washington. We are going to descend on Washington. But what we are concerned about now is the brave men and women out on the streets who are protesting. Everybody who can should please send help to them. I'm not asking anybody to send money to them. Organize people that will cook. Contract picketers who will be cooking to, like, you know, when they run marathon, along the route of the marathon, you have people giving away free bottles of water and all the rest of it. People who make, what's it called? Is it pure water? Should be contracted as well to line the routes or to go to the areas where people are demonstrating, to make sure that they are provided whatever relief they can at this point in time. That is what everybody needs to do. If you cannot join them, you do something. If you know you cannot join the protest, try and support them in whatever or through whatever means that you think you can. Very, very important, and thank you very much for your call. We have taken note of it. Those of you in the diaspora should begin to do this immediately. You should begin to organize yourselves and see what you can do to support those who are at home, people who are fighting for your future. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? You're on WhatsApp. The world is listening. Your name and where you are.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
My name is Oyedeka. I'm calling from Hong Kong.
From Hong Kong. Thank you very much, Oyedeka. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Actually, the question I'm about to ask now may be different from what you are saying now.
Go ahead.
The question has been bothering my mind, but I just want to get a clearer answer.
Go ahead.
It's about Aburi Accord.
Yes.
Before Ojukwu declared, after Biafra War, before Biafra War, when Ojukwu and Awolowo went for Aburi Accord and make peace and everything. But at the end of the whole day, Awolowo betrayed the trust and also do another thing. So the question I want to ask, after all these people that came around during the meeting and the peace talk, and they see that Awolowo has betrayed or have done another thing, what did they do when they say that war has broken up between Nigeria and Biafra? What did all these countries and all these people that were present in that meeting do? That is the question I want to answer.
They did nothing. They went on to support Nigeria and to fight against Biafra for the simple reason that Britain created everybody from Ghana to the rest of them. You know, the Commonwealth, so to speak, belongs to Britain. So after the Aburi Accord, what they did is to say that, you know, the restructuring, this restructuring they're clamoring for now, that Ojukwu negotiated with Gowon should not stand because it will make Biafra land very, very strong economically. And I want people to listen to this and listen very carefully. Before the incident of Aburi Accord, or before the massacre of our people, before Britain, some of you may be shocked, before Britain advised Fulani to kill Biafran people in the north, the Biafran economy was the fastest growing economy in the whole world. I did not say in Africa. I didn't say in West Africa. I did not say in Nigeria. I said that the economy of the eastern region under Dr. Michael Okpara was the fastest growing economy on this planet Earth. Britain wanted to stop it. Britain realized that a confederacy, a system of regionalism, so to speak, as they have in Britain today, if you practice it in Nigeria, then that the eastern region will overtake everybody. Britain instigated the riots in the north. I am making a direct accusation that the program in the north started as by virtue of British intervention. And I'm going to prove it this morning because they are doing something right now, this very minute as we speak. So Britain is in control, and you know we are black people. We believe that a white man is God. We believe that anything a white man says goes. So when Britain said to the rulers of Ghana, what you must do is to support Nigeria, they had no choice. It was only Julius Nyerere and a few other people that said no, that Biafra must be supported. You need to understand that. Now, Britain took it upon themselves, as they're doing right now, this very minute. They took it upon themselves to fight Biafra. And that was what happened. Britain convinced Russia to supply arms to go on, convinced other people to join. Even Egypt, as an Islamic country, went and fought for the Zoom that was being controlled by the Janjaweed. That was exactly what happened. That was what happened. They went, because then the world had no conscience. And you remember then that Radio Biafra was broadcasting and people were not really hearing what Ojukwu was saying or the strategies that were being put in place to try to gain us victory at that material point in time. We depended on BBC. That is why BBC is evil. That is why, our people don't learn. We don't learn from history. BBC was instrumental in the destruction of Biafra. BBC was instrumental, exactly what Facebook is doing today in the cover-up of the genocide. We lost 5.5 million people. Over 5 million people were slaughtered. BBC covered it up and said it's only 1 million children that starved. Our people don't learn. They don't learn anything. Even this COG, they don't learn nothing. When I see people praise BBC, but I feel sorry for them, because they were the ones that made us to lose the war, because they sided with the enemy. They want us to die. They want us to perish. And as you're still on the line, I'm going to ask for 2 pictures to be posted on my page right now concerning this very question you asked. I want to tell people that everything that is wrong in Nigeria is caused by the British. I want you to understand this. Do you know that Britain went to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and asked Bola Ahmed Tinubu to release his thugs to attack protesters? We have the pictures, and I want the picture to be published on my page this morning for the whole world to see. Do you know that Britain, that woman, Katrina Lang, that evil, wicked British woman in Abuja, the High Commissioner, that woman is the daughter of Jezebel, an evil woman. She went to Lagos and pleaded with Tinubu, why don't you bring out your thugs? You want to be the president of Nigeria in 2023. Why don't you bring out your thugs to stop this thing before they collapse our business for us? And Tinubu duly obliged and brought out thugs. These thugs were attacking protesters and the police were standing there just watching. I want it published on my page this very morning. I want it published on my page this very morning. I want it published on my page this morning, that the world may see it. That the world may see it. That the world may see it. I want people to understand what is going on. I want people to understand the hand of Esau. This British woman in Abuja, that woman is evil. She went to Lagos and she asked Tinubu, please bring out your thugs to go and attack the protesters, and they did. That's the handwork of Britain. People don't understand who they are. Their hatred for us is unexplainable. They are the people that gave us Anglican Church. Anglican Church, they brought Anglican Church to us. Look at the mess that everybody is in. Very, very sad indeed. Very, very sad indeed. Very sad indeed. Put the pictures on my page immediately. Put it there, the world may see it. They visit all of a sudden. Anywhere they go to, there is violence against people who want to better themselves. That is the British way, and I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Why is Britain behaving like this? Why is it that Britain has no conscience, I ask? Why is it that Britain must behave this way? Where is this hatred coming from? Where is this wickedness from Britain coming from? Why must you go to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and ask him to unleash his thugs on people who are protesting? What is wrong with Britain, I ask? What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? Very sad indeed. Very, very sad. The next caller on the line, can you hear me, please, your name and where you're calling us from, before I go and play some messages that people are sending, please? Your name and where you're calling from, if you may.
Good morning, my leader.
Good morning to you.
From Dublin.
You are calling from where?
From Dublin.
From Dublin. Thank you very much. Please go ahead. We are listening. What is your name? Adeola? Adeola, please. Thank you very much. Go ahead. We are listening. Adeola, go ahead. We are listening.
Yes, I'd like to commend your efforts, sir. You're doing a great job. I really, really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Continue to bless you. God will continue to bless you.
Thank you.
Continue to uphold you. And I want to commend Nigerian youth as well. They are doing a great job. This is very, very gladdening, to see them come out. You have always said that we need to stand up and fight for ourselves.
Of course.
But, yes, they've yielded to that, because I remember pre-industrialization, before then and after then, people stood up and then fought for themselves,
yes,
against the corrupt masters and all of that, and they never relented. They kept on, because there was so much pressure, and money going around everywhere, and trying to sabotage whatever people are doing for their freedom. It's because they stood, they fought, they won the battle. So I want to advise Nigerian youth not to relent. They should continue with the fight, because at the end of the day, the victory is going to be achieved if they don't relent. Because when you do that, when you relent or when you back down at a point, we all know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen. So I want to advise them to continue. Whatever support we can give, we will give. And I pray that the freedom we're talking about, because it's not just, like we said, it's not just about SARS, it's about Nigeria. That country is too big to be governed by different kind of people, kind of ethnic group. That it is too big. It is too big. With the kind of people we are, that country cannot be managed with different kind of people. We need to be focused. We need our own people to manage their own thing.
That is true.
Development sake. So I want to appreciate everyone. And then, sir, I want to know. I don't know if what the problem is. Why our people are not, because sometimes, yes, the youth are, yes, they are doing a lot now. Why is it so difficult for those in front? I mean, the so-called leaders and the so-called politicians and all of them. Can't they see what is actually happening? Or why is it so difficult for them to move from where they are to another point?
Let me tell you why. I want to tell you why. Let me explain to you, my dear brother. Let me explain to you. I want to explain it to you so you understand it. Do you see these people on the streets now? These people protesting now, these young people protesting on the streets. The lives of their children will be better. Because what they are doing, they are not doing it for themselves. This is one thing people don't understand. They're doing it for their children. The generation that won independence, that Britain gave independence to because they didn't win anything, it was America that said to Britain, you must get away from Africa. All this colonial rubbish has to come to an end. Let me tell you something you don't know. The people that drank tea at Lancaster House and got independence did not fight for it. They didn't fight any guerrilla war. They didn't demonstrate. They didn't do anything. All they did, they kept attending meetings after meeting after meeting, drinking tea, drinking coffee, eating biscuits and all the rest of it until they gave them independence. They never fought for it. In life, anything you don't fight for, you don't value. And because they did not fight for it, when the white man now gave them power, after giving them free education, after giving them chicken and turkey to eat when they were going to school, after giving them employment, they did not know where to start from. They are mediocre. Let me tell you the truth. I don't care who they are. If you're in Ohanese, in Pandev, in Afenifere, in this and this, I am not insulting anybody. I'm telling them the truth. They are failures. Let me tell you why these so-called elders are failures. In the 60 years of the existence of the zoo, do you have electricity? In 60 years. They claim they are intellectuals. They claim they are learned. They claim they studied everywhere in the world. Common electricity they cannot give you. They cannot build roads for you. They cannot even provide employment for you. And you know the worst thing, even the industries that the likes of Opara and Awolo will build before these criminals took over, they destroyed all of them. Textile mill in Kaduna is gone. They destroyed it completely. Everything. People don't know that Leyland Darf was assembling their vehicles in that very zoo until they came in. Poggio was there. Dunlop was there. There was inward investment. There were companies. Even in Biafra land, there was Niger Steel. The same thing that they have been struggling to do in Ajokuta for nearly 40 years. They cannot succeed. I want people to understand that this present crop of leadership, they are hopeless. Hopeless. It doesn't matter if it is your father, your uncle, your water. They are useless. They cannot do anything for you. The people that will do something for all of us, you see these young people on the street, they are the ones chosen by God to lift us, all of us, out of the mess that Nigeria has become. Thank you very much for your call. Thank you very, very much for it. Thank you very much. And please go and tell the Yoruba community in Ireland to try and help those who are protesting at home. I want to know if the pictures have been published. Publish those pictures on my Facebook page for people to understand the evil that I can't talk. What the British people, they are good people. I don't know the type of people they recruit into the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. I don't know where they got this Satan from, this woman, Katrina Lang. I don't know where they got her from. And I have no idea. I have no idea. Why is Britain doing this? Why would Britain go to Tinubu and ask Tinubu to bring out thugs on the street? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't. Very sad indeed. I want to go and play some of the messages. I promise people that I will play your messages this morning. I will try to play as many as possible. I have seen most of them, and I am they are plentiful. They are plentiful. They are plentiful. They are plentiful. But we are going to try this morning. Let us start from this very one. I don't know where this plentiful is coming from on this useless phone. Unbelievable. Let us play this very one, please, and see.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to
Biafra. Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Oct na ekene ọrụ nke na-arụ ina-eme ka anya anyị na-eme ya ọfụma. Amasịka Chineke abịa ma chekwa gị dukwa gị ebe ọbụla ị na-eje na-echekwa gị n'aka ndị iro gị niile. Ise. Please, I want to ask this question because protesters now, they are doing these protesters, and Nigeria, this zone, they are, the way they are behaving, and thinking that after the protesters now, they will go house to house, begin to pick all these people. They are in front line of these protesters, and
they can't do anything.
If such thing started, what?
If they start speaking people, what they can't do that now, that era has come and gone. It won't happen. Go and pick who from where? Who are you going to pick? Let them go and pick now. Living, and you're going to pick them for what? I think there was a policeman yesterday who was saying, "Oh, we never knew you people are fighting for us." So only yesterday did you realize. I think I saw the clip. Yeah, I didn't know that you people are fighting for us. If they're not fighting for you, who are they fighting for? They are coming to their senses now. They are coming to their senses. I want to look for the messages that is up to. I have seen a few here, and I'm going to play them.
Hello, Mazi. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Ikechukwu Alozie from Great Enimba City, Aba. I salute you on the good work you're doing to us here, sir. Seriously, sir, my question is this. Biafra is coming this year.
This guy is when he calls. People should be very clear, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
My name is Kinsley. I'm calling you from Enugu State. Enugu, precisely Biafra land. My own opinion today is that I will like you to recommend, as you have been recommending those that are the streets, protesting for our futures. So what I'm trying to say now is that whenever they come out, like you have already said yesterday, because I always follow your program. Day before yesterday, I follow your program. Before they disrupted it, you now say that you are going to start another program yesterday evening, which you did. Today again, you have started again. So what I'm trying to say is this. Whenever somebody or anybody tries to buy the influence of the process that he or she is making a movement for them to make sure that whatever the youths are saying will be answered, or that the government are going to approve what they have already said. So please, what I'm trying to say to them is this. Anywhere you are, like now, we are in Enugu, our protests continue, and no one will come and buy whatever we are doing. So what they are going to do is this. Cannot be happening.
Yes.
Let them go and make their demand by themselves, not a single person to go inside and negotiate with the whoever they go in there to do it. No, it must be with the crowd, like Umaye of River State did. Let the person come out and talk to the protesters. So the protesters will now tell him or her their own demand. They will negotiate. If they say they have already negotiated, then there will be a successful and complete implementation of what they have already negotiated before the people will now back up from the streets. I stay with you. Mazi, good morning and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, brothers from Enugu. Thank you very, very much. Let us take one more, then we go to live calls as well. These are people that adhere to what we said. You can send in your questions and it will be dealt with. Nobody is the leader of this very protest. The people are the ones leading it on the ground. And the demands has to be coordinated everywhere. So the demand of people in Enugu is also the demand of people in Iguacha, the demand of those in Ilorin, the demand of those in Lagos, the demand of those in Abuja, the demand of those in Makurdi. Anywhere there is gathering, anywhere people are protesting, the demands must be the same, or else they will buy off a few people. Let us take one more message, recorded message.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yes, I've been trying for how many years to get to you. Like, even if you check my dialing call, it's been sometimes 300 in a day. My trying to get you is very, very hard. So I thank you for this opportunity. I like this one, is very, very nice. So my leader, I have two things this morning. Number one thing is about Wazirike. Then secondly, it's about the social media bullies that is going on social media, mostly from our Biafra agitators. They are making things difficult to us. But first of all, let me go to Wazirike. There was a time Wazirike was host on EU or whatever meeting they had. Then he was speaking nonsense. He was telling them that Fulani are not killing anybody. Fulani this. So I want the whole world to know that Wazirike is not the leader of Igbo land. Wazirike is not the leader of anybody. That is, nobody Wazirike is leading in Igbo land. So I don't know why they have to meet Wazirike to discuss with him. I don't know whatever they are discussing with him.
Is BBC now? BBC though.
What I want to tell Wazirike,
BBC.
should be careful, because very, very soon, we will drive him out of Igbo land. I am not IPOB member, but I'm a Biafran. My name is Ugochukwu Chikezie. I'm calling from South Africa, and I'm from Anambra State, Biafra land. And I'm not IPOB member, but I'm saying this for the sake of Igbos at large. Owasdike should be careful. Otherwise, we are going to chase him out of Biafra land if it doesn't take time. Then secondly, the social media bully, our leader is becoming too much. What these people do now is they go around, they go in front of their camera, they go in front of their phone or laptop, they gossip like women. Please, I am begging you in the name of God. how can we control all these things? How can we control these things? Mostly, I'm saying mostly from Biafra agitation, even mostly from IPOB members. What they do now is to gossip. What they do now is to hijack the struggle and make it to become a social media bully. Please, I am begging you, please address this issue, because sometimes it makes me wet. It makes me cry.
Don't worry. You know, you have people, a lot of people everywhere. You have a lot of people everywhere. People want their opinions to be heard. People want their views to prevail. You cannot control what everybody does. Because even in Biafra, we're going to have a democracy. Some will dissent, some will agree, some will say A, others will say Z. That is how it is. You know, it is as long as everybody is working towards one outcome, which is a decent, viable society, then of course there is no problem. That is something that our people must understand, and that's the culture that we want to inculcate and build into our people. A lot of individuals are complaining this morning that our lines are not working as it should. But I assure you, everything is going to be fine. It happens. We are under attack, and rightfully so. Our enemies are not sleeping. Even within, they have bought over some people even within to be tampering with our systems. And I will catch them today. And I will dismiss them from IPOB on Sunday. Be rest assured. And I will do it live on air. Let us go and listen to what this person has to say before I take the letter.
Good morning, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Oct. You are blessed. You are blessed. Thank you for the good work you're doing. My name is Uche Chuku, calling from Canada. My question is there any way that information can be passed straight from your stable about raising money or fund to assist the people that are protesting back home? Because as you can see, online, when you look online, especially on Facebook, you see a lot of people opening fake pages, using Biafra names and using your pictures and, you know, your name as well. So if there is any way that you can announce or write on your page, like, these are the platforms or these are the various means whereby people can contribute, make their contributions, so that people will not be defrauded. This is going on. It's rampant online these days. I come across so many pages. Even there were ones that I joined, and when I saw what was going on, I had to exit, and because they were peddling some rumors and talking rubbish, and some making comments that are not, good to the ears, trying to dissuade people from following your leadership. And there was also another one I came across, I think Biafra in diaspora or something.
I think our people, my dear sister, thank you very much for your message. I think we spend too much time gossiping or listening to gossipers. They will always be there. Are you going to stop people from gossiping? Gossiping is older than man itself. Why are you people bothered with inconsequential rubbish? Why? Somebody opens a fake account and is talking rubbish and you're listening. You cannot say to the person, show me your face. Show me your face. I want to see who you are. I want to know who you are. What is your pedigree? When were you hired? Do you think the government will keep quiet? Of course, they're hiring people. If Britain can travel all the way to Lagos, if the British High Commissioner can fly from Abuja to Lagos to go and tell Tinubu to release his thugs to attack protesters, what do you think that the Janjaweed has been doing all these years? They have idiots who will work for them. Why do you people bother? If I spend my time listening to rubbish, do you think IPOB will be where it is today? If we had spent our years listening to rubbish, do you think people will be out on the streets today? Do you think that the sensitization we have done to warrant people to come out on the streets would have happened? Why do you people listen to rubbish? I'm asking you. Is anybody forcing you to listen to gossip? Is anybody forcing you? Why do you listen to them? Why do you even give them audience? Why are you bothered? Oh my God, our people. Is this how Biafra is going to be? Every gossip you listen to. The essence of education is to enlighten you sufficiently so you understand what to follow and what not to follow. Why are you following? There are newspapers in America. There is a National Enquirer, which for celebrities is for gossiping. You know, this person did this, that person did that, that person did that. If you want that one, you go and buy. If you want serious news, maybe you read Washington Post or you follow Fox News or whatever. If you're serious, what is wrong with people? Why must you spend your time listening to gossipers and then you complain about it? Are they stopping us? Are they on the ground? Are they on the protest grounds in Biafra land? Are they there? You cannot see them there. You cannot see them. They are the likes of Wazurika and there's Georgia, that pig in the creek. People are protesting now, coming out on the street asking for a change. Have they spoken? They cannot speak because they are working for the Fulani Janjaweed. Any day that BBC will put microphone in their face and start talking rubbish, and you listen to such a person, you don't ask yourself a question. If this person is genuine, why are you not supporting those protesting? You claim you are genuine. You have an alternative. Float the alternative. Let us see. They cannot float it. You cannot see it, and you're busy listening to them. Are you not a fool? Our people self in this yoji gossip. God forbid Satan. God forbid Satan. Let us listen to this.
May God bless you for your good work you are doing. May God bless you for educating us, for letting us to see what our Father did not show us or tell us. Or even those evil leaders do not let us to know about our right. I am grateful. My name is Afamefune Afako from Ibudo in Delta State in Biafra land. I'm based in Europe country, precisely Italy. My leader, you are doing a great job. My leader, God bless you. God will protect you and your family.
Yes, sir.
May you continue to push until we get our freedom. And our freedom is sure. Nothing anyone can do about it. My leader, my question is this. What is the interest of Britain in Nigeria? What do they have?
My dear brother is asking us what is the interest of Britain. Britain want to control you. They're taking oil and gas for free because there is no meter. Where they claim they are selling the gas, there is no meter. So Britain is making use of your brain. They love to have slaves. They love to have slaves. They love it so much. They love you to be their slave, to be serving them. They call somebody Lord. Lord. The same way you call Jesus Christ Lord is how they call people Lord in their house of lords. So you would think they're not human beings, that are from outer space. You know, when the man came speaking Lugard, he said, they asked him, what is your name? What's his name? He said, my name is Lord Lugard. People will say, oh my goodness, you mean Lord like Jesus Christ? Yes, it's Lord Lugard. That's how they are. That's how they are. George Washington is actually an Englishman. Do you know that? Or descended from English parents. That is how that was how America became great, of course, with free labor from Africa for 250 years. They said they are tired of all this garbage, all this nonsense, Lord, this. Get out of this very place. They chased them away from America. They came to Africa, they found willing tools. Tinubu wants to be president and will do anything. That is what they always do. He used to be a radical before. All of a sudden, he is now an establishment person. All he wants is presidency so he can continue stealing and looting. Because here we tell people the truth. British interest is to control you forever and ever. They need slaves. They cannot compete with Germany. They cannot compete with Denmark. Those economies are flying. They are ahead of them. So they need a bunch of black niggers, a bunch of idiots to control in Africa. And Nigeria is a perfect example. And they created it. And that is what they're doing. That is what they're doing. Very sad indeed. Let us go and take a few live calls. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you're calling us from.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Sir. My name is Faith Ogala Adobe Biafra Queen, the freedom fighter. My supreme leader, now God go bless you for the work you do. God go bless you. Really sure say you will fight for everybody. And anybody will not go understand this thing, they say they want to criticize you. Now you go kick out them and I will kill the person, I will punish the person. I'm mad and I will kill the person because you are a great man. Thank you so much for what you do, sir.
Thank you.
My supreme leader, I want ask concerning wetin dey happen for Imo State because this Janjaweed Supreme Court, I see in write up we not sweet me, my supreme leader. The thing you know give me rest of mind because he say our brother Biafran's IPOB family that they are not going to be released from jail. They will stay for 2 years there, and at the same time there will not be protest of Biafra in Biafra land in that Imo State. Sir, please, I would like you to look into this because our Biafra land, will not be Janjaweed own. You understand me, sir?
I do.
And again, I want to recommend the people where they for back home, where they protest, they come out. Nigerians, they don't wake up. Sorry, nigger people, they don't wake up. They have woken up today that I not believe my eyes say they do what they do so. And also thanks to Radio Biafra. May God bless you, sir, because now what you create, now they bring this awareness to everybody. My God. They don't wake up, and I want to recommend them. One time they say they do well, and I make them know say now for their future, now for their children. Now they do what they do so. Whether they be singer, whether they be celebrities, anything where they say they be, they get back account, they get money. They are still suffering. They see they suffer because they don't carry their passport, pass and go anywhere. They see they intimidate them everywhere they do. Whether you be whiskey, don't have money, or anywhere you be Davido, that's still humiliation. They see they get because country where you come from. You know they conducive, they decay. And sir, make I quick talk this one, make I come out so yeah, but no versa. My people where they call our supreme leader, where they talk about gossip. I think God beg you now, wanna leave this platform alone. Not before gossip matter. Not before gossip, because this now way forward we did, a way forward. Call him and tell him about a way forward. Not be the people where they gossip, not be the people where they carry their platform or fake accounts or anything. More than the men what they carry on here. I think God beg you now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Any idiot who makes reference to gossip will be blocked, and we will not have anything to do with that such an individual again. People should stop being stupid. Are you going to stop gossip? When Biafra comes, is gossip not going to be there? People always gossip. Igbo men gossip more than any other group of people on the face of this very earth. They gossip because they are very envious and very jealous by nature. That is the way they are. Anything they can do in life to get ahead, they will do it. Somebody can go and take the mother or the grandmother to do rituals to become rich. That's all that matters to him because he's competing with his friend he went to secondary school with. The friend has a jeep and he must ride a jeep. Anything he can do to buy a jeep, he will do it. Such human beings will always be there. But we outnumber them by over 1,000,000 to 1. So that inconsequential, don't bring stupid gossip, what you listened to, what you heard somewhere. And I'm warning everybody doing live broadcast. If you know you are doing live broadcast, you're on video, analyze the news and the issues, attack the zoo and those making our lives miserable. Don't discuss individuals. This is my final warning to anybody. If you feel you have arrived and you can now start discussing individuals, you'll be out of this place. Discuss the issues in question and don't stop talking about people. The caller on the line, can you hear me please? Your name and where you are.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Yes,
sir.
my
My contribution is this. My advice to the people, we that in the streets, we over here in Europe, we are waiting for our own day. We are waiting for our own time. Any day you give an order for we to come out on the street, then Europe will see the mad on us. Our people in the Biafra land and in its so-called Nigeria will never go out in that very street until our demand is met. These people doesn't know until anything can order here that we should go ahead and protest in Europe here. Nobody is going to talk about SARS. Nobody is going to talk about police. What we are going to say is about how to end Nigeria now and save the soul. We have suffered a lot. Those people feeling anyone in Europe here that we are suffering. We want to come back home. And we are not going to come back to die. We want to come back and so that our people will celebrate us. So that our friends will celebrate us. Not when we come back, we will start to live in fear. These people have to commit mayhem to us. We can't tolerate anymore. We cannot do it. They are going to remain here. We respect him a lot. But in this case, Abaribe should stay clear. I'm going to make his we are still waiting for that question. Abaribe should stay clear. He's a man we love so much. But let him stay clear. We are going to fight this battle in Nigeria. We are going to fight this battle here in Europe. These people can never go free this time. And the war for the single layer that will hear from us. Even if the son war for catch-up prison, the parents will hear from us. Because I don't think that the parents, the father and the mother, have spoke sense to him for once. For him to stop this rubbish he's doing. The family will hear from us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and well spoken. I concur with everything you have said this very morning. Well spoken. Well spoken. I am at a loss as to why some of our platforms are not working. It worked last night. So why is it not working this morning? I don't know if this can be put down to entirely external attacks. I think somebody somewhere controlling or has access to what we are doing has taken money from the zoo to be tampering with it. So I am making a public announcement now. After my program this morning, I will appoint a new team to take over our software management because this very sabotage is coming from within. It is no longer outside. I broadcast last night. I have checked all the systems. My systems here are okay. They are going out. But somebody may have taken money from Loreto Noche inside IPOB to frustrate what we are doing. I'll discover who you are between now and Sunday, and I will search you live on Mad people everywhere. If you know you are part and parcel of our software systems that transmits our message to the whole world, I am placing you on notice between now until the end of this program. Once I finish, you must tell me what is wrong with our systems. If you cannot tell me, you cannot do this very job. I hate nonsense. I am not a nigger. I am not and can never be. I solve problems. I solve them. I get to the bottom and I solve it. That is my orientation. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? This caller, please. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good morning, Mazi. My name is Shukula. I'm calling from California.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead. We're listening.
Yes, what I want to advise is this. Sir, you have really lectured us, and what what you have been doing to the world is what is happening right now in the zoo. You have to open it at people's eyes. Now, the only people that are still dumb are the outsiders. So I want to advise, if there can be an outside interpreter for your programs, so that somebody will be lecturing them the true meaning of where they are, so that when these things are happening, they will not be against the others. If they can be, maybe on the program, there will be outside interpreter who can be interpreting in outside, because that is the only language you understand. we the Southerner, we can understand the English, but they don't understand it. Maybe somebody can be interpreting it for them so that they will be enlightened. So when these things are happening, they will be also joining, because right now they are against. Because the Fulani has already blinded their eyes. They are against. But when they understand what is going on, they'll be able to join what is happening and know that truly they are under bondage, under Fulani gentleman bondage. That's my advice.
Thank you very much.
That's the only thing I want to say. You have done a great job, and keep it up.
And remain blessed yourself. I want to let people know that we have a Hausa service. So most of the things that we preach on this platform is related to them in Hausa language. We do have a Hausa service, and that Hausa service is doing miracles, is doing wonders. Don't forget, we have a transmitting station in Kanu. We have some also in Abuja. Don't forget that. And it is not a coincidence that as soon as Radio Biafra went to the north and also went to Lagos on a consistent basis, people have now decided to rise up spontaneously, and we salute them and we salute their courage. I have another caller on the line on WhatsApp Live. Please give us your name and where you're calling us from. I understand that our systems are back on, but it doesn't excuse all those who are managing our systems. All of a sudden, our system is back on because I told them I'll find out who is responsible and I will sack the idiot live on air on Sunday. I don't give a damn who you are. I'm broadcasting and you're tampering with our system. And I'm blaming outsiders, whereas it is somebody inside who is doing it. They're not sensitive here. What type of rubbish is doing it? Thunder fire, the idiot. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? No, they are wasting our time. They did not speak up the call on time. The caller on the line, no, I think you may have spoken. If you have called us before, please don't call again. There is no need for it. If you have spoken live on air, we've allowed us to speak to. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are, if you may. He is not responding. He is not responding. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please. The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Please go ahead. And remove your phone from speaker. Remove it from speaker. Remove it from speaker. Remove it from speaker, please.
Yes. I'm from Benue State, of the local government, Igede, Biafra land.
Thank you. And where are you calling from?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from UAE.
From UAE, and what is your name again, please?
From UAE.
And what is your name?
My name is Oboni Joseph.
Thank you very much. Please go on. We are listening. Go on.
Yeah. My question is this: do you create any awareness for Igede people to be in support of this Biafra? Because I have two uncles. During Biafra war, Nigerian soldiers came to our land. They took two of my brothers to Ikeja. Then they made them the soldiers to fight against his own people, which is Biafra. So my advice is to create a radio station in Igede. At least if they don't have data to listen to you, they can listen to you through FM. So please help us with that, so that they will be aware of what is happening and the way you are fighting for us. Please. And my second question is this: I listened to your broadcast 3 months ago. You talk about Olisametu, that if Aisha Buhari did not release him from detention, that he would do something the world will marvel. And up to this moment, I did not hear anything concerning him, or you saying anything concerning that. Please, I want you to delight me on that. These are my 2 questions, sir.
Thank you very much, and very important questions at that as well. We are going to establish a relay station in Igede land. We are going to do that. I promise you that before the end of November. Once we get the one in Daura to be talking, then the next place will be Igede, I assure you. And why did I stop campaigning or talking about Olisametu? Because look at the audience of Carlo that we campaigned for and worked very hard, and he came out. What did he do? He is the one now telling us rubbish about Igbo presidency and all that garbage. Some of these politicians, we cannot trust them anymore. The two of them were in jail. We fought and Audios Okalo came out. It was Olisa Metu that was left. And we are fighting for him to come out. And the person that came out is the one now touring all over the place, telling us how sweet Nigeria is. The same people that put him in jail, how wonderful it is. So the warning came, you cannot trust these people. But that doesn't mean that we cannot fight for him. We shall fight for him. But there is what we say where we come from, Mandianese. You work for him and he comes and he starts to talk rubbish. Because anybody that I mention, they buy the person over. If I mention Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and I congratulate her, they invite her to Aso Rock. It is now about one Nigeria. Anybody that I mention his or her name, they invite the person, and the person is now one Nigeria, making a mockery of what we are doing here. That was what happened, and that's an honest and as a simple explanation as I can give to you. But I shall do all I can to make sure that he comes out, because he's a Biafran and he's suffering unjustly. But once he comes out now, maybe, who knows, he will go to Nigeria and start telling you how wonderful Nigeria is. So that is my fear. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much for that call. Let us see if we can play a few messages, please. And I don't want any nonsense to do with gossip. I don't want to hear all that garbage, all that nonsense. Let us play one or two messages, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
My name is Chinedu Vitus Uroko from Enugu State, Biafra land. I'm sending a message to you from UAE. So, my leader, I'm so much happy and excited to send this message to you for all you have been doing for the restoration of Biafra and for the liberation of the whole Africa from their captivity. Continue to bless you.
Yes, sir.
And give you long life and prosperity to enjoy the fruit of your labor. So my question this morning, my leader, is, now we all are in support of Nigerian protest. The whole Biafra child are in support of Biafra protest, and the same protests are going on in Biafra land. And my question this morning is, when this protest and all their demand is being actualized by the Nigerian government, and they agree to do all they told them to do in this protest, what will be the next for Biafra restoration? Because
let me answer that question first. There is no way the Fulani Janjaweed can accede to the demands. They cannot. It is a revolution. Don't forget that. It is a revolution. It starts from one thing and it leads to another and it leads to another until the perfect outcome is attained. So they can never meet it. Never, ever, ever.
The whole world now are listening for the protest. And the whole world now are listening the way we support them. And that my question is, what will be the next after all their demands have been done?
They cannot meet it. They cannot meet the demands. It's impossible.
And secondly, I thank all our people who came out for the protest. And I pray may Chukwuka will continue to bless them and protect them. And I want to explain some certain things for them. There's one of my friends here, the guy is from this UAE. I'm explaining what is happening to Biafra land, to him, and also what is happening in Nigeria during the time of this protest. He asked me about this Biafra land. Since Nigerian police and the force have been killing us, have we done anything? Have we killed anybody, or have we killed anybody since then? I told him we haven't killed anybody since they have.
I don't understand this type of question, my dear brother. I don't understand it at all, at all, at all. I just don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Have we killed anyone? What is that supposed to mean? To the hearing of the whole world? Amazing. The caller on the line, can you hear me? You are live and the whole world is listening. Give us your name and where you are, please.
Mazi, good morning from here.
Good morning to you.
Chairman Zoku, I'm calling you from Nelspruit in South Africa.
In South Africa, thank you very much. We are listening. Please go ahead.
Yes, Mazi, please, I would like to thank you for everything you are doing for dear friends. But there is a question I want to ask you, Mazi. People like Oshomole in Imo State, what he is doing and what he is advocating is very, very destructive to this movement.
You mean also Uzodimma you're talking about, the administrator of Imo State?
No, not I mean Owazurike.
Okay, the Oshomole of Imo State. Oshomole of Owerri.
Yes, Oshomole of yes, Owerri. Yes. If you listen to him last time, he was advocating for the release of the guy who was trafficking our ladies in Libya, who was arrested. He was arrested in Turkey. So he was advocating, and this guy is the one who said clearly that he hates you 1,000%, and if he has opportunity to kill you, he's going to kill you. And our people are being killed in foreign land, but this Oshomole has never advocated for their release or for their for them to be taken care of. But he is advocating for this guy to be released, saying that his IPOB guys that are doing this to him. So this is what he is fighting for. So I don't know if there is any way we can tackle people like this, because if we allow this, he will continue destroying this struggle. That is number one question.
And listen very carefully to me. That is gossip and inconsequential. And I will tell you why it is gossip, because it is not going to bring about the coming of Biafra tomorrow. I want something that will give us Biafra. And I will advise you this very morning to stop listening to idiots like that fool who all he cares about is to build hotels and hostels and to make money. And he is the singular reason why our people developed deep skepticism for Biafra, because of the way that he behaved. And I don't want us to be mentioning his name. He's inconsequential. Don't mention his name on this platform, because it doesn't matter. He does not matter. It doesn't matter. They said birds of the same feather, they flock together. All the kidnappers, all the idiots, all the human traffickers, they all belong to one camp. Our concern is to restore Biafra and to restore it imminently. That is why we are here, and that's what we are going to continue doing. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you're calling us from? No, they cannot connect with us. The next caller has been taken. Your name and where you are, please.
Good morning, Oyisi.
Good morning to you. Your name and where you are, please.
My name is Chizwaba Ezom. I'm calling from Denmark.
From Denmark, please go ahead.
My leader, I want to talk about the Okuzo SARS.
Yes.
Because the Obiano government need to allow journalists to go and investigate that place. My leader, according to people that have leaked that, the Okuzo people, they say every night they hear gunshots. In fact, gunshot now is just like they are used to it. Every night they hear gunshots there, and the people they kill are young ones. If you are more than 30, they let you go. The people they kill are 20s because their organs are very strong, very, very active. They are not really, it's not really so they to like being weakened. So they need to, Obiano government need to allow journalists who want to go and investigate that place. They refused. Obiano government need to allow journalists to go and see that place. We need to have the pictures of that place to see how it is. Particularly the pit that is behind the building. We need to know how that place is. So that is it. Also, those people, the SARS members, we need to see these faces. It's not only James Wapo. There are other ones again. We need to see their faces that have committed this serious crime. They have committed this murder in Biafra land. We need to see this. And because if at the end of the day we allow this, if we allow this to go now, that means these people will not. The same people, the government will still use them. So we need to see their face. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you, my dear sister, and I agree with you. I hope that Obiano's inquiry will open up all these avenues for us to investigate and get to the bottom of what happened. We must investigate and get to the bottom of it. We must investigate and get to the bottom of it. Thank you very much for that. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Your name and where you are, please. No, the line is not. Let me see if I can play a message. Let me see if I can play one of the voice messages that somebody left for us.
Mazi, good afternoon, sir. From here, my name is Chukwudimma. I'm calling from Malaysia, from Imo State, Idato South, Biafra land. Mazi, I have a little thing to say. Like this morning, to encourage our brothers and our sisters in back home for this protest that is going on.
No, he was recording his message and my voice was on the background, and I do not accept that. Anybody who knows the way we work will know I don't accept that. Not at all. I want to hear from the protesters who are on the ground in Biafra land and in Nigeria. We want, if you have called before, please don't call again. Why would you call before and make your point and then you're still calling back? Doesn't make any sense to me. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are.
Good morning. My name is Chukudi. I'm calling from Germany.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead, Chukudi.
Mazi, imana oyiwa the mumano, but I'm try. Can use your blocking.
Please go ahead.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to contribute, and my own suggestion is this. If you look, all these our governors and our politicians, let me just say politicians in Biafra land, they are perambulating themselves, confusing our people, killing our people. I don't know if there is any way we can shake that Biafra land by removing 2 of the governor, any of them from any state, just remove only 2. You will see our state turn automatically, because every day our people are dying, and all the killing is from these useless people. All of them, they know all about it. So if we have if you have anything you can do about it, please, it's very, very necessary.
Thank you very much.
Our people dying every day.
Yes, of course, it's very sad and it's very painful, but we are doing all we can to reverse that trend. We are doing all we can. Thank you very much, my dear brother. I've heard what you've said. The caller on the line, can you hear me? On WhatsApp, your name and where you are, please. Good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes. Good morning to you.
Oh, I'm Udiri from Ugili, but I'm calling from India right now.
From India, give me your full name, please. Your full name.
I'm Udiri Ikenu from Ugili, Biafra land, but I'm currently right now in India.
Thank you very much.
So, in response to contribute to what is going on, like the social media platform, because I noticed that Nigerian government, they are shutting down most of our posts and most of the protests, their posts and everything. It's like I saw it online this morning. That's like they are shut down Twitter. I don't really sure about that. So what I want to advise to this issue is this: that like Facebook in Lagos, the protesters they should take the protest to Facebook office and go and protest in their office and ask them why are they shutting down all our posts for the world not to see what is going on. Then the saboteurs in the Biafra land and the South that is against the protest and is working together with the Northern, they should take the protest to their house. Each governor, each person, politician, even politician, they will take the protest to their house to go and protest in their house and ask them why are they against Biafra not to be restored? Why are they against Nigeria not to be liberated from that zoo? So that is why I called to contribute to this.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And you are right. We shall make arrangements for that. The protesters should go to Facebook office in Lagos. If you have Facebook office in Lagos, the address, people should make it available so that the protesters can go there and ask them why they are siding with the Janjaweed government to kill innocent people. I have another caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Please, your name and where you are. Hello? No, they are not. The line went awful there. The caller on the line, can you hear me? Please, your name and where you are.
Yes, sir. Good morning, my leader.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is catching. I'm calling from Germany.
From Germany. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi. Sorry, I just wanted some contribution. One, this end SARS to me make no sense because the ending SARS, what can that do for our people? The thing will still keep going on, the Nigerian, the Zulu lifestyle, it doesn't change anything. So to me, it made no sense. I was thinking they're going to do end Nigeria. That will, make sense and make the international bodies to start knowing that these people are tired. And so to me, I didn't tweet anything, I didn't say anything, I didn't post anything because it makes no sense to me. For me, it's nothing. And another contribution I wanted you to look into, there's this thing that's giving me a concern concerning Abia State, Abia precisely, Abia. This dirtiness of a thing, just the way you give commands, sit at home and other stuff. I wanted to share maybe, this is just a suggestion, I don't know how it's going to be. For people, let's know what to do. Buy some of the materials, the people need to work. At least, even if actually government here down, or how people for dirty, you need to see the way Abia State is. And is it animals that are living there of humans for crying out loud? And we know the consequences of living in an area like this. People will be sick here and there. And knowing that there is no good hospital. So at least that little hygienic of a thing, let's see what we can do. Provide materials. The same way Europeans do, bring nylon bags, make a place, point at a place where they will go and be dropping those things. At least let's help ourselves in that area by cleaning our environment. At least Aba is a place people can't go. Forget about the road, what about the dustbins being placed on the streets there. Mazi, please, I want you to, at least we are fighting for a nation. We should also make our people know that this nation we are fighting for, we are bringing back, is not going to be the same. We don't need to wait until Biafra come before we can clean our environment, the streets, the roads.
Thank you very much.
Mazi, I want you to, please, because somebody cannot travel. You see, want to go to Aba to do this, to do that. Me, I have the passion for that state because part of my life was there. Till tomorrow. If I go to Nigeria, I want to go there. But the way people, the road, when they make videos, people I will send to.
That is, my dear sister, listen to me very carefully, please. That is why we are looking for Biafra, and that is why Biafra is going to come. Under Biafra, you can do all of that. If you try to clean Aba now, the army and the police will come and start killing people. Ipazi will tell them to go start killing people who are cleaning the streets. It's happened before. So we know what we are doing. We want to focus our energies to get Biafra first. And concerning what you said earlier, where the whole end SARS protest is going to lead us to, it is an entry. Before you go to university, you have an entry level exam. You write it. That is, end SARS is an entry level. People have not entered. Now they are not going to demand for more things that will make life better for ordinary people. And we know that that thing is going to lead us to people taking care of their places where they come from, people being in charge of their day-to-day living. That's what is going to happen ultimately. NSAS is just an entry level, agitation, so to speak. The real one is coming. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are.
Hello, Mazi, good morning.
Good morning to you. Please raise your voice for us. The world is listening. Your name and where you are.
Okay, my name is Chima. I'm calling from Las Vegas. I hope my voice is loud.
Chima, who? What is your father's name? Your voice is loud now.
Sorry, Chima Odunze.
From Las Vegas. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
So I want to talk about the protesters.
Yes.
The guy that called earlier on from Abuja said he's heading to the protest ground in Abuja. I want us to see all of us of freedom all over the world. I want us to see this window of opportunity as a lifetime opportunity. It's not something that comes anyhow. In the next 30, 40 years, we might not see this kind of protest again. This kind of protest that was not paid, that doesn't happen.
Did you say in the next 30 years? Did you say in the next 30 years?
In the next 30 to 50 years, we might not
you should say in the next 300 years, which is what is that? Has this type of thing happened before? In the next 300 years, if we miss this opportunity now, it's over for the next 300 years.
True. So I want us to capitalize on this window of opportunity. Let's help these people. The only challenge they're going to face at the protest ground is the feeding, the water. Look at how much they're selling food over there. You know, Nigerians, even the person that is selling food, these guys are protesting for your own good, and you're going there. You see it as an opportunity to make money instead of to assist.
It's a black person now. That's how black people reason. This UG, black Africa. That's how they are. Black. Go ahead.
So let's use this opportunity, rally around to support these people, give them water to drink, food. Let it be food going on. Let it be tents, cooking going on. The only challenge they're going to face is that challenge of hunger. Let that be that these people are being fed, they have water to drink. They will remain on that side. These people are making their claim is not just ending Sasso. If you watch what these people need, these people want to collapse Nigeria. This is the plan. And Britain, if Nigerians have watched Merlin, this movie called Merlin, it's a British movie. You know that these British people, these guys are into sorcery. They've seen what is coming. They know that this protest is heading in a very bad direction.
That was why they went to Tinubu to ask Tinubu to unleash his tongues in Lagos. Yes. That was what Britain did. That is what they always do. They get two useless black people, they knock your heads together. They will be somewhere watching and laughing as you're fighting yourselves to death. That was why Britain went to go and see Tinubu to bring out their tongues on the street. And Tinubu made the worst mistake of his political career by allowing thugs to march on the streets of Lagos attacking protesters. He's finished. He is finished. Britain cannot redeem into power in 2023 because there'll be no zoo by then. Thank you very much for your call. We must give people who are protesting some credit, please. They are very, very intelligent. They are not stupid. The people protesting, they are very, very smart. People should stop second guessing what they are doing. End SARS is an entry level. Once you have entered, you make other demands. That is how it is done. People should support them, support what they are doing, for goodness sake. What is wrong with us? You want them to go and be shouting, end Nigeria, end Nigeria, end Nigeria, and Britain will tell France, France will tell Belgium, Belgium will tell Germany. They all gang up and say, look, these monkeys are rising up, they're acquiring some brain, and they'll shut everything down. Is that what you want? Oh my goodness. The people on the ground are very, very intelligent. Please give them credit. Support them. Provide food, provide water. That is all you can do. I'm not asking you to give anybody money. You can call, all of you know people who are selling mama put. Call them. Contract them. I am asking you to deliver 1,000 plates of rice and beans to protesters. That is how it is done. Support them. Not you stay somewhere in Europe or in America and you're second guessing them. Oh, they shouldn't be doing this, they should be doing that. Have you fed them? Go and feed those who are protesting, please. Everybody should feed them. Wherever you see a protester, whatever you have, please support them. Support them, please. Support them. It is very, very important. Support them. I have a caller on the line. I don't know if they are calling from protest ground or not. Please give us your name and where you are.
Good morning, my able leader. Actually, I'm not on the protest ground. I'm calling from Lagos. But I'm also getting information on what is going on. There's a lot of protests, even in Agro Palace this morning.
Very good.
A lot of people on the street.
Very good.
People have already decided that they are not going out from the street.
Oh, very good.
On the other hand, I want to incite one information. I'm trying to reach you one of these days on the program, but the line is really, astonished because people are really coming to pour their angers and to provide solutions on what is going on. And on this Tinubu issue and the Togwin issue, there's something that happened because I live behind the divisional police station of Sudlere, the one at Ojuolewa, where they killed some people and a lot of incidents happened. And the next day, the state government now put a very, very powerful lies that what happened at that police station, without any of them being on the ground. They now say that it's the kidnappers that went to the police station to rescue their members, and on the process of going out with their jeep, they released 2 gunshots on the air, and they are the one that shot
the people on this is what has been going on in Nigeria. I believe and I thank God that all the world is listening. This is what is going on in Nigeria. This is the kind of people that we are living our life with. This is the kind of people that say that they are the one leading us. Whenever there is an incident, they send out their own evil news guidelines or whatever to come up with lies against the people. Okay, on that process is one of the policemen that shot a commander, the one that the intestines came out. That man is still in the loot, struggling for his life, and shot somebody again on the leg. This is the information, these things that I'm telling you, my leader, happens right in front of me. Because where we're staying is not far from there, and this gunshot again hit another man, one driver that is standing with his organ. That morning they are going to work. But because of the protest, they have to stop at stadium, and their bullet went all the way from to hit the man, and the man died. All therefore they begged to bring the man back to life. Didn't work. So the next day, the Lagos State government came up with their lies. That is the kidnappers. That no answers protest.
My dear brother, please listen to me. We know that Nigeria is a den of liars. Nigeria was conceived in a lie. Nigeria was never a nation. Nigeria was never a country. Nigeria is a British company, Royal Niger Company. It is a company. They've been treating it like a company. Let people not deceive themselves. Nigeria was not created by a black man. Nigeria is the creation of a British man. That is a fact of life. So Nigeria was founded on lies. 1953 census, Britain rigged it. 1957 election, they rigged it. They have always, everything about Nigeria is a lie. Everything that is bad about a British foreign service civil servant is embedded in Nigeria. Nigeria is the worst example of British wickedness and racism, for your information. So they will always lie. Thank you very much. They will always lie. They will always lie. People should go and provide assistance to those who are protesting. My happiness now is that I'm hearing that people have resolved never to go back home until what they are looking for is given to them. The government is going to wait out the protesters for them to become fatigued, for them to become tired, for them to yearn to go back home due to hunger and thirst. That is where everybody must come in. I don't want you to stay by the side and pontificate. I don't want you to stay by the side and advise them on what to do when you have not done anything yourself. You must help them. You must support them. Those who are coming out shouldn't be coming out because they're going to eat free food. No. You are doing it for your future, the future of your children as well. People must know that end Nigeria will come as a result of this. But the people must remain on the streets, and that is why we must continue to help, support, and assist them in whatever way we can. It is not an IPOB protest on the ground. People have risen up spontaneously to protest. This has nothing to do with IPOB, for everybody's information. People are angry and they are expressing it. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, I'm calling. Yeah, my name is Son of Ferg. I'm calling from Deutschland, you know?
From Deutschland? Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, what is happening in Nigeria right now is what we need. This is what you'll be preaching. And I've been following you for long. You know, I've been a member of IPOB for a very long time, you know.
And where, sorry, let me ask you, where are you from?
I'm from Efsan, Ubiaja, Igodo.
Thank you very much.
So,
thank you. Go ahead.
I've come Twitter and everywhere. I tweet everything you tweet, and I listen to every single of your program or every single thing that you do during the week. So I follow you. So, and I'll be talking to my brother. My younger brother is He's a first-class university graduate of AU, you know, EPOMA.
Yes.
So very intelligent, read biochemistry. So today, he told me, he said, because I've been talking to him, you know, just each time I listen to you, I receive lesson from you. I will also talk to him. Secondly, you know, I've been here for 12 years now. I know the way things are done in white man land. I know how much they hate us. I know what you are doing is not easy, but many people don't know, because the white people, they don't love intelligent black. Once you are intelligent, they will say this one will wisen up the other people.
That is true.
They will start is to gang up illiterate that will be opposing whatsoever you're doing, or that will be trying to stop you for others not to listen to you. And that is exactly what they are doing with Tinubu. That is exactly what you see they are doing with many Fulanis against the intelligent Biafra of Duduwa. But many people will not understand this because most of us have never traveled, and most of us don't understand the way white people run their things. They just look them, they are white, and they think these people, they are white, they are God, they are good people. They are worse than devil, especially these British and Europeans. They are not good people. So right now, my younger brother is telling me that from Monday, they are trying to take this protest to another level. The level now is all the whole federal road, all the whole state road must be tied. All the salary of police must be increased to 200,000. The lecturer must be receiving up to 1 million naira a month. Then what do they call it again? The senators, their money must be reduced to 5 million naira. I said, good, this is what I've been telling you, and this is the only solution. Or they break Biafra, let everybody go. Let everybody go their separate way. But they will start from here because through here, everything will be fine. The white people, they don't reason the way we reason. They are very smart and very good. So for those people who are saying NSAS is not the solution, they started from that, because in life you must start somewhere before you get to top. Just the way you started. We all know the way you started as a great man. Today, we are everywhere, and we are ready. Soon must go down. That is the fact, because it's not benefiting anybody. I'm a hardcore Biafra. I don't believe in Nigeria. Right? Nigeria has never favored anyone. That is the fact. The only people that love Nigeria are those that are benefiting from Nigeria. Who are those people? They are the criminals, the Afad, the Imam, the pastors, the politicians, some of the fake and criminal king we have. We know that only foolish one will not understand what is happening in Nigeria, or the way the game is being played. We all know. We know the fact.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mohammed Dike. God will bless you.
Yes, sir.
God come and bless you. All hail Biafra, all hail Duduwa, all hail the young youth in the street that stand on the right. You guys should remain tall and don't give up. Don't listen to them, and never you take any ticket change for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear brother. You are sure very well. People don't understand how, because they don't teach them history in Nigeria. So people don't understand how revolutions start. Remember Arab Spring? A newspaper vendor burnt himself because of police cruelty, or should I say government cruelty in Algeria. That was how it started. People came out to protest that this man died out of police cruelty, or should I say government cruelty, and from there it spread. That is how it starts. Instead of you to be talking nonsense, they shouldn't be doing this, they should be ending Nigeria now. It's rubbish. They know what they are doing. Those who are on the streets, most of them are graduates, most of them are PhD holders without jobs, so they are learned. Their brain is packed full of ideas, and they know what they are doing. They are from yesterday's demand. Today's demand has changed. Though, senators, your salaries must come down to 5 million. You must pay policemen 200,000 naira every month. Now it is changing. That is how it's supposed to be. So what is needed is your support, not your condemnation or your pontifications. Not now. It is not needed. This is a mass movement. People are on the ground, they are on the streets, and I'm letting the British High Commissioner know that IPOB has nothing to do with this. It is not about IPOB. People are angry. They have risen up. It is spontaneous anger everywhere. Before Britain will start telling Germany, please, let's go. It is IPOB, or they have come, they want to divide our company. No. Britain wants Nigeria to remain one because it is their company, because they trust the Fulani to be as corrupt as ever. Go and read what Lugard wrote in his books. Lugard said it. They are lazy. They cannot do anything. All they know is to have a good time and to spend money and to marry 90 wives. When time for census comes, they will tell you cannot see our wife who is against Islam. Rubbish. Zoological Republic. This is a live presentation. The time now is 9 minutes to the top of the hour, 9 minutes to 9 p.m. in the blessed land of Biafra. The whole world is listening. Mankind is listening. People are quite rightly giving credit to Radio Biafra for the work they have done to sensitize the people. And that is why we must support those who are on the ground protesting. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are. Your name and where you are for the final time. Your name and where you are. You must pay attention.
Mazi, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, please. Your name and where you are.
My name is Kings Eze. I'm calling from Finland, Eze precisely.
Thank you very much, from Finland. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Mazi, I want to talk about the the protesters in Nigeria. You know, we commend them, but they shouldn't be talking about police reform because those people that...
No, as I keep saying all the time, there are myriads of problems. You cannot go into such a protest. You jump from class 1 to class 9 immediately. It is a gradual process. It is all these demands they are bringing out one after the other is to remind the world and their fellow Nigerians of the failures of the country. That is how you move a revolution forward. You just don't jump from you go to Z immediately. People must understand this. What the key thing is that they are out on the street. That is the number one priority, and that they remain on the street. The demands will be coming slowly, one after the other, until it gets to where you want them to get to. That is how revolutions are carried out.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say is that we have to push harder. They have to push harder because very soon we in diaspora, we have to start up our own marches here, but they have to push more harder as they are doing. So we commend them for what they are doing so far. So they don't have to relent, and they have to concentrate on what they are doing, and they shouldn't allow anybody to come and hijack. Because we saw some videos yesterday coming up from some individuals who are trying to hijack with their flag on the protest. So they shouldn't allow that to happen in any part of Nigeria or zoo as it may be. So that's my own contribution. Thank you, sir. Remain blessed.
Thank you very much. And the way for this very protest to succeed and to work is for them not to nominate anybody or group of persons as their negotiators or their leaders. Once you do that, it is Nigeria. They are going to sell out. They will take money, they will put it in their pockets, and it is everybody to your tent. That is what they are going to do. So there are no leaders. People just get together and they begin to protest. It is as simple as that. And if you go to protest today and you see somebody with the bullhorn, the megaphone, speaking, and you don't see him tomorrow, please continue what you're doing. That's what they're going to do. Somebody may speak, his picture will come out on social media. They say, oh, he spoke very well. The nearest governor will call him and say, oh, come. They'll give him 50,000 naira. And that's the end of it. He will not come the next day. You must continue what you're doing. The same thing happened to us in Biafra agitation. And the same thing will happen. Many more people will leave. You will be shocked at the names that will leave. But the more they leave, the stronger will become. Look at where we are today. They talk of the whole world. That is how formidable we are. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are, if you may. They cannot hear me. They are not saying anything. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line, can you hear me? You are listening to my voice is on the background and I cannot listen to you, please. No, not at all. You have spoken before. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you are.
I can hear you, my leader. Good morning.
Good morning. Please raise your voice for me. Raise your voice for me, please. Increase your voice.
Yeah, okay. I'm calling from Asia, Indonesia. My name is Amandoba in Biafra land.
Beautiful place, beautiful Amandoba. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful name. Please go ahead.
Thank you, my leader. I think I'm opportune. I'm very happy again today to speak in this platform. I want to thank you for your good work, Minister, from here, and I want to greet everybody who is in support and who is listening and who is putting your voice in the work, making it happening. And all the other Biafrans and all the Wazobia that is following, that is doing what you said and what God said, because I believe your word and you is just when Bible said the word of God is A and Amen. So you are the representative, you are the A and Amen we know today. So I want to tell you and I want to make you to believe that the seed you spread when you are in spirit, because I believe sometimes when you give your speech you are in spirit, sometimes you stand as a man. So I believe the seed you spread everywhere in the country and in the world, in the whole of Africa, is germinating and is germinated. Now the world is waiting for the species and the word of God is going to be what it is. So the word of God is you, and the God who presents you, who stands you, is behind you all the time. And God must finish what He started with you, and God has spoken, and the word of God must come to an end. It must be accomplished.
Yes,
so God will give you long life. God will bless you. God will bless anybody who is behind you here in the world, anywhere in the world. All the IPOB members, all the fathers and mothers who have been behind you. God will give everybody, all the listeners, God, good life, long life, to see what God project and present and keep for the Biafrans.
Yes,
and so shall it be in the name of Chukwuka Abiyama.
Ise, thank you very much for that. And we have come very close to the end of our program this morning. Let me see if there are other messages that I can play, please. Let me see if there are other messages that I can play. I don't want people to... we have two lines. One is for... Let me try and play this very one and see what they have to say.
Mazi Nnamdi Oct. I hail from Nnewi North, Nnewi province of Biafra land, and I reside here in Lagos, Oduduwa land. My leader, I am happy and I'm thanking you for your efforts in restoring Biafra. What you have been doing, your words have been waking up many people, and we are happy with the NSAS protests going on across the country. But if we are to check this, good morning, my leader. My name is Mazi Nnamdi Oct. I hail from Nnewi North of Nnewi province in Biafra land. I am calling you from Lagos State, Oduduwa land. My leader, this morning, some people attacked protesters at Lekki toll gate. They attacked people that slept there waiting for today's protest, and they destroyed many vehicles. And many people sustained injury. What I want to say, my leader, is this. NSAS protest is a very good one, but I don't know if the protesters really know that NSAS is not the only thing to be ended in Nigeria, because there are so many injustices. The Nigerian army have killed more people than SARS. They killed many protesters in Mpo. They killed many protesters in Aba. They killed many protesters in Asaba. They killed many protesters in different places. They killed Shia Muslim. The Fulani men are also there, rampaging, killing people. I don't know if the protesters know all this and know that SARS are not the only people killing. So they should make sure that they are fighting for the right cause by fighting for everything to be right. Above all, ending Nigeria is the utmost thing to be done. Good morning, my leader. God bless you.
Thank you very much, and good morning to you as well for that information. Of course, thugs will attack people. That is Africa for you. All over the world, people join hands together to bring about better living standards, better experience for everybody. But in Africa, That is the thing about a black man. A black man, when I say it, people don't understand. Even if Tinubu and the Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, is instigating you to go and attack protesters, don't you have brain? You black monkeys, don't you have brain? They say, oh, he's insulting black people. See the way some of you are behaving? Are you telling me that in Lagos State, where you have learned people, don't these thugs, don't they have neighbors who went to school that can advise them that those who are on the streets are not doing it for themselves? They are thinking maybe those who are on the streets are going to make money out of it, so let us go and make our own money as well by disrupting it. What is wrong with black people, I wonder? Do you see why I describe black people the way I do sometimes? And I don't know if our radio is working in Lagos, because something needs to be done. People in Lagos must get control of what is happening. If you kill one or two of them, the rest will run away. I'm telling you the truth. That is what is going to happen, because that is what Nigeria does best. That is what they do. British people are great strategists. They know what they're doing. All they need to do is to instigate problem. They now ask BBC to send one of their correspondents to go and cover it. That some people are against the protesters. I'm telling you the truth. That is what is going to happen. And once that starts happening, Britain will tell America, oh, don't worry, everything is under control. It's our company. We know how to deal with them. And that is what will happen, and that will come to nothing will come out of this. I'm telling you, somebody's reminding me that I said I'll do the program today for 3 hours. I know that's what I said. Please have mercy, so I can rest a little bit. Please. We have come to the end of I'll make it up to you another time, please. I'll make it up to you. Then let's try and take this call. Is from the zoo. Let's try and take it, or maybe from Biafra land. The caller on the line, can you hear me? The caller on the line for the last time, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Good morning, my leader.
Good morning to you. Please remove your phone from speaker. I can hear background noise. Take it away from speaker phone.
It's not on speaker.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I've removed it. Yeah. My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Oct from Biafra land.
And where are you calling from?
From Ebonyi State, Abakaliki.
Abakaliki, thank you very much. What is happening there? Are people protesting in Abakaliki at all? Any protest in Abakaliki at all?
Of course.
Oh, wonderful.
Of course, yesterday there was a whole lot of protests that took place in Abakaliki, the capital city of Ebonyi State.
Yes.
From the whole state of Abakaliki, people came out in a large number to show their grievances and to show that they are tired of this country, not just the ending of SARS or police brutality as the hashtag says, but you can see it from every protester. You can see it from the young men, the young women and the whole youth that came out in the street to protest, that they are really tired of the subjugation, they are really tired of the molestation and the naming, the killings and the harassment of the Fulani herdsmen that has been going on not just in Ebonyi State, but to the entire Biafra land. So our people are really tired of what is happening in this contraption called Nigeria. And my leader, this is exactly what I want to say, because we that are on the ground, we that are here in the street, we know how the people feel. What the people need is not ending of the SARS, just like 99.9% of all the people in the street, and everybody knows. The problem we are having is not ending of the SARS, because just as they have changed it to another stage now, so the brutality of the one coming will even be worse to the SARS. So what the people are yearning for is for the total disintegration of this contraption called Nigeria. So I want you to help. Let us use this opportunity to make sure that this message is sent, because what the youth are afraid is who will start it up. And they should have known that the whole future lies in their hands. And they are the main people that are going to carry out this. Before it has been all IPOB, but now everybody is coming out to the streets. And you can see the level of zeal the people have. People are doing a whole lot of unthinkable things just to show their grievances. So in Abakaliki here in Biafra land, we are very much resolute, and our people need freedom.
it is still that indigenous people that are coming out for this protest. So
please don't say it before Britain will contact Germany. Don't say IPOB is coming out, please. Just say the youths are coming out. Just say the youths are coming out. Before, if you say IPOB now, Britain will tell France and Germany and the US, please help us to save our company. It is their company. Please, just say youths are coming out. Don't mention IPOB, please. I beg of you.
Thank you, my leader. So that is exactly the way it is. The people are tired of this full contraption. So on a daily basis, we encounter series of attacks, by these Fulani herdsmen. If not the way that the IPOB men on ground and the family members of IPOB stood on their ground, the whole of Ebonyi State, just like you always say, would have been taken over. And worst of it is that the leader of, the governor of Ebonyi State, Nade Vumahi, is more interested in his 2023 presidency.
He's a drunk. Tell him why I said he's a drunkard. I don't know money. He's a drunkard. Which presidency to do? He's a drunk. Any idiot thinking about extending the zoo to 2023 is a mad person. He's a mad person. He's a madman. Idiot. Which 2023 presidential election? He's a fool. He's a fool. Thank you, my dear brother, for your update. Thank you very, very much for your update. I welcome it. I welcome it. Thank you very much. People all only stay for 2 minutes, but I have you to stay for a very long time. I have to crave your indulgence, please. Just your permission this morning to end this program. And this evening we shall reconvene. We shall reconvene this very evening. It is the commencement of Shabbat, but I'm sure Elohim Chukwukikabiama will understand that we are doing a very marvelous work. So this evening we are going to reconvene. This very evening we shall continue our broadcast in support of those who are on the ground. We are like oxygen to them. That is all we can provide at this material point in time is hope. And to assure them that at the end of the day, something very good is going to come out of it. Not minding the technical glitches we had this morning, which we are going to fix. And we are also going to try and come live on Instagram and Twitter this evening as well. As one door closes, another one will always open. So we are always one step ahead of our enemies. I thank you all very much for listening this very morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are. With the greatest love in my heart to all of you, especially to those young, brave people who are out protesting. From me, from here, good morning.
Up to 12 years, I never lost a thing.